All right, guys. So in this lecture, I'm going to talk about the market maker model, second distribution entry model. Okay, this model has to have the best win rate possible. This is like A plus entry setup, A plus model that you can use and become an independent trader. After watching this model and understanding this model, entry model, you will not need anything else. Okay, I guarantee you. So you have to watch this video very carefully. Now, as we know, the market maker model is that we have first consolidation, then we have the second and the third. The third consolidation is not necessary. Okay, so now these two consolidations are also called accumulation zones. Okay, so we have accumulation here and we have accumulation here. We have consolidation here. So now let's suppose that this key level is a daily external liquidity, right? Once price takes out the external liquidity, right, let's say this is the fair value gap. This low here of the consolidation is our fair value gap, our drawn liquidity, internal liquidity, right? Once we get a market structure shift, right, once we have this shift in the market structure, normally we would take our entry from this fair value gap or an auto block here and target this level. But in this second distribution model, listen what we have to do. So we must have a higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Into the key level, price takes out liquidity. Then we have a market structure shift, lower low, lower high. After market structure shift, then we have lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So once we have like a lower low, lower high, lower low, and we also have a market structure shift. So market structure shift, pull back, another lower low. Once we have this, now we are waiting for a continuation purge. Now what is that? We have to wait for price to take out some form of lower high. Okay, so let's say there's a lower high here. What's gonna happen? Price takes out this lower high, and then you wait for a shift in market structure or a break of structure, right? Like that. Once you have another break of structure, you wait for another pullback. You wait for another break of structure, right? A fractal break of structure. And then if there's a fair value gap here, perfect. If there's no fair value gap here, you look at this leg here. If there's a fair value gap, that is going to be your second distribution entry model. And that is going to just push the price aggressively towards your take profit level. Once you get this type of setup, trust me guys, there's like, I guarantee you, you're going to win that trade most of the time. Okay, so let's talk about this again, right? So it's going to take some time maybe for you to understand. We have a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. We have the external liquidity taken out, right? Once that is taken out, okay, so here's the thing. You don't have to look for these highs on the daily time frame. Once you have the key level taken out on the daily, you then drop to 1 hour and then identify this setup. So price takes out the external liquidity. We then wait for a market structure shift, right? And then we wait for a pullback. That's create lower low, lower high, lower low. We then have another break of structure. Once we have the break of structure, we wait for any lower high to be purged. Once you have a purge on that, you wait again for that double break of structure pattern. So you're gonna have lower low, breaks the structure somewhere here, or this whole level. And then you have a pullback, and then the structure breaks again. Once you have that, look for a fair value gap or an auto block. You put your entry here, and guys, the next thing you know, your trade is boom, right into this level. I need you to watch this again and again. I will show you the examples as well, but I need you to watch it again and again. This is like the best ICT concepts that I'm teaching you right now. And if you can understand this, oh my God, bro, I don't even know. You will become like an independent trader. That's pretty much it. You don't need anything else. Okay. So I'm going to show you some examples and then I'll end the video, like the whole lecture.